Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Joe Tyler Reefing and my Waterbox 30.2 Marine all-in-one build series. And today I just got the fish in from LiveAquaria. I haven't even opened it up yet, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make sure these things are still alive and then get them acclimated to my tank. All right, so you can see it comes in this styrofoam pro pack is what it's called. And I'm gonna lift this up here and let's see what we have. All right, so we have one black storm clown that seems to be alive. And basically what I'm doing is it's a little messy right now, but I'm just gonna float them in my aquarium for about 15 minutes. And then I have some salt water and I'm going to be dipping them in this rapid quarantine before I actually put them into my quarantine tank. But there's one black storm clown. Let's see about this one. All right, so here is the other one. It is alive. It's a little itty bitty. So I'm gonna put them in the tank to acclimate them to the temperature. And because I live in Texas, they put a cooling pack in here because it's been in the 90s. So let's open up this one to see what we have. I'm super stoked about this, by the way. All right, so in here, we have a little yellow clown goby, and he's at the bottom there. So let me put him in the tank real quick. And last but not least, this is one of my favorite fishes, royal gramma. So they all came alive. So let me put this in the tank and then I'll show you what I'm going to do after I get them acclimated, so stay tuned. All right, so now what I'm doing is I'm waiting 15 minutes just to get them used to the temperature. And then what I'm going to do is use the rapid quarantine. I believe it's from Blue Life here. Let me see, it's called Rapid Fish Quarantine. And yep, it's from Blue Life. And what there is there's a part A and a part B. So you use the part A first, and then you use the part B. And I have 2 buckets here. They're each a gallon. And I'm gonna use some of this water right here that I have mixed up. And this is actually from the display tank, but I just wanted to keep it fresh because I did a big water change this morning because I knew these fish were coming. And then what I do is there's an air stone, and then once they're out of the bath, I'm going to do a little AIO drip and get them used to the salinity. Now the salinity is matched, so I might not even need to do that, but I'm just doing it for good measure to make sure these fish are alive and well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna wait a couple of days before I actually use copper on them. So I was gonna use cupramine, but I've been reading a lot of quarantine tips from Humble Fish, and he recommends copper power, so I'm going to use copper power, and then I'm also going to use Pro later on. But this is the test kit for this, and that's how I'm going to bring my copper levels up, but I'm gonna do it really gradually. So what I'm doing with the 30.2 is I just keep feeding it ammonium chloride every couple days just to keep the beneficial bacteria alive. And yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm using a little cereal container for my automatic top off reservoir. And then I ended up purchasing another XP Aqua, and that will keep the salinity levels in check. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So keep watching. As soon as the 15-minute timer is up, I'm going to give them a little bath before I put them in my quarantine tank. And as you can see, my ammonia levels are great in here. I tested for nitrite this morning, and it's detecting 0. So, you know, using some rock from my display tank, some sponges and some bio balls that I had in there for about a month, it cycled pretty quick. And I did add some sponge filters to create some bubbles and just get that quarantine tank nice and oxygenated for my new arrivals. And I still have 10 minutes and 38 seconds and counting before I can give these fish a bath. So again, stay tuned and I'll show you how I give the fish a bath. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would really, really appreciate it. All right, everyone. So the next step is, after the 15 minutes is up, you're gonna cut the bags open, and then you're going to add a ½ cup of your salt water into the bag to get the matched up to the salinity. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And you wanna repeat this, I think it was like 4 or 5 times. So that is my next step. So I'm gonna start with the Royal Gramma. He's kind of on his side, so I don't know if he's just a little shocked or what, but that's the one I want to do first. And I'm going to roll these bags back a little bit. And so from my Home Depot bucket, I'm going to add ½ a cup of water in here. And then I'm gonna repeat the process with the goby and then the 2 black storms. So then what we're gonna do is wait 5 minutes and then redo it. So stay tuned. All right, so I have the fish acclimated to the salinity now. So what I'm going to do is add part A of the fish dip here. And it's for 1 gallon, so that's why I have these 1 gallon buckets. And then what I'm gonna do is let them sit in this dip for 45 minutes, and then we're gonna repeat it with part B And I'm running an air stone just to oxygenate the water. So stay tuned for part B. All right, so I just mixed part B and transferred the fish in there. So I'm going to leave them in here for another 45 minutes. And then what we'll do is just transfer them over to the quarantine tank, and then just let them chill for a couple of days just to get used to everything. All right, well, the baths are over and the fish are finally in the quarantine tank. As I said before, I'm not treating the quarantine tank just yet. I want to make sure they get used to everything, but as you can see, those are the black storm clowns on the left-hand side there. There's the clown goby, and then I don't know where the royal gramma is right now, but he did scoot under there, so he's probably hiding, but hopefully they get acclimated and are healthy. So that's how I got my fish and put them in my quarantine tank, and I'm very pumped. I cannot wait to get these fish in my display tank. But please, again, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I would really, really appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.